miles on time. Front doors painted in pastel line. The smell of coffee drifts through air so kind. Kids on bikes and dogs that bark. Chalk our sons on the driveway park. Every corner's got a story spark. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs, where the smiles bloom like flowers absurd. Come on in, yeah, leave your troubles unheard. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Fences white and hard to glow. The evenings hung with the golden show. Street lights winking like they know. Barbecue smoke in the lazy breeze. Laughter tangled in the willow trees. This place will put your soul at ease. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made. Oh, 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 welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs, where the smiles bloom like flowers absurd. Come on in, yeah, leave your troubles unheard. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Welcome to the Comics Gate Suburbs. Barbecue smoke in the lazy breeze. Laughter tangled in the willow trees. This place will put your soul at ease. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We've got tales to spin and jokes to trade. Life's a page where memories are made.
Okay, so here's the shop, by the way. frog-tony-shop.fourthwall.com.
Why, thank you. Thank you, Larry. And what's up, meatbag? It's the often imitated, never duplicated, chosen one of CG, Chicano Stanley, bad guy, bad dude, bad actor, Frog, fucking Tony. And we're back. It's been a while. It's been weird because last week we took off for the holiday, the national holiday that is Super Bowl Sunday. But now we're back. We're going to talk about some campaigns. I got a few here, all on the ready to go. I also got a few articles I want to talk about. We're going to discuss some comics, and maybe we'll even give our opinions on some things that we've read recently. But Altoy, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, actually. And I did read something recently.
Did you?
I did. It's a book called Star Circuit. I read the book 1 of 2. I got the catch-up packet like I always do. And by Joe Catapano. He did the pencils, the inks, the colors, everything but the lettering. That was, of course, Eric Weathers. Cyberpunk with motorcycles. Very cool.
I'm looking at it right now. So what are your thoughts? Give us the review.
It was fun. Like I only read the first book, so I'm getting the feel for the trying to figure out like why these guys race motorcycles, like why there is a kind of a haves and have-not situation between different parts of the city, and why you like these guys are from the better part of town, but they're racing in the poorer part of town. So you're trying to figure out why they're doing that. Just getting a feel for it. It's very cool though. Like I like the art. It's very neat. It's like I say, it's cyberpunk futuristic stuff, but they're racing motorcycles, like they're kind of like not exactly like the Tron bikes, but you know what I mean, like a futuristic motorcycle stuff.
Well, here, let me help you out by playing this trailer.
Okay.
Welcome to the future. A place where you can find anything you desire.
Like Death Race or motorcycle.
If the murder gangs don't find
In a way, yeah. It's got some different things mixed in.
the fastest racers are artificial.
You see how much better the trailer is with words, like with a voiceover guy.
And if you're human, you don't stand a chance. Star Circuit.
Created by Joe Canapano.
Yeah. Actually, I backed it on Fun of My Comic.
Oh, it's on Fun My Comic too?
Hmm.
I did not know that. I just put it into the old Google, and this is the first one that came up was the Indiegogo stuff.
Oh, great. Gotcha. Yeah.
What's it? Speaking of Fun My Comic, I was trying
Fun My Comic.
to use Fun My Comic today, right? This website is terrible. I don't know what it is with Fun My Comic, but it just does not load ever. Like I was going to the little page that says like, oh, comic, right? And I couldn't get it to load for shit at all. Like I can get direct, like if I have a link directly to a campaign, I can find it. Like this one here. Oh, this is chapter 2.
Right.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, I backed the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. What it had rewards, ketchup pack, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So would you recommend this overall?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you like sci-fi stuff, you know, like I do, like this is it's really neat. I love the effect of it, and it looks really cool on paper, which is hard to do. You know.
Look at it, 72 plus pages for $28. Or you can get the ketchup, one copy of Star Circuit 2, and one copy of Chapter 1. Chapter 1 features new black cover. Look at that, $40.
Yeah, that's why I got the black cover.
Yeah. How many pages is it? The first chapter.
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's like your basic like 36.
I that's the one thing that I think I really hate about indie comics is no one ever puts the page numbers on the comics. Just right at the bottom, the little page numbers. It'd be really helpful. It'd be really nice. I would love that. I would appreciate that. Where's the link? Damn it! I just literally closed it. I'm really bad at this. So anything else you want to say about it before we
No, like I'm looking forward to book 2. Like to you know, there's so many open things I want to figure out where they're going. You know what I mean? Like who exactly these people are, why they're racing there, and I'll figure it out. But it's so that's all I can say. That's a good thing.
I swear to God, I hate Fun My Comic. Can't fucking find this. You know, sometimes life is really simple, and sometimes
Vader got it. Vader got it.
Thank you. Like for whatever reason, I googled it the first time it came up, and then the second time I googled it, it just didn't come up. The Fun My Comic page.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Fun My Comic does not work. Yeah, it's terrible. How'd you spend your Valentine's? Good. You were off the internet. You relax.
Yeah. Yesterday was a kind of an analog day. Just kicked it with the cat. Chill out, watch TV. Didn't do a whole lot.
I also had a nice chill Valentine's Day. Nothing too spectacular, nothing to write home about. Watched a few movies, typical stuff. What do they say? The honeymoon's over. It's just the relaxed phase, the settled in, which is nice. But other than that, I have not read any comics since the last time we talked, which is when I finished Inglourious Rex 2. And what the hell was that? The Horseman 2. Right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Both. Horseman 2, terrible. Inglourious Rex 2, much better. Though I was still kind of let down with the way it ended. It just, man, they build up to a thing and then just ends. And I'm like, damn it. Like
Super Kaiju.
Yeah. And now I'm like, how are they going to get out of this? Like, the Rexes were having trouble with the normal size monsters, and then there was like this ginormous one. You're like, oh man, and then ends. I'm like, damn. What's up, TJ? Thank you for joining us.
I made it. Out there in the streets of Carpathia, fighting and shit.
Anything interesting going on in your life before we start talking comics?
Well, I read me something very interesting I'd like you all to know about. See, I was out here hyping, Absolute Batman back in the Gap. I found something from 1995 that was just as interesting. Legends of the Dark Knight, Batman Engines. This is the craziest shit I've ever read.
I've never heard of this.
Because it's so obscure, that's why. So the main villain is some engineer type of guy who believes that the world needs to decay in the haste that people are, out there killing people on the street. So he's going to murder them. So he's basically some weird vigilante, right? So all his misdeeds have been... I'll skip to the ending because this is wild, okay? It's been feeding to this mechanical Lovecraftian monster that was hiding under Gotham City, and it just blows up from the bottom. What the one thing I liked about this comic is like you see two versions of Batman depending on the perspective of the main guy, this engineer. So Batman looks like a Slender Man in the beginning because to him he looks like a demon because he's running after him. But when he's fighting the mechanical monster, he ends up looking like a White Knight. It's crazy. They're playing the psychological aspect of Batman.
That sounds fucking insane, TJ.
Yes. You thought Absolute Batman was insane. This is the crazy. That's why I was saying this really is the craziest Batman story I've ever read.
Horseman's the craziest Batman story I ever read. All right, let's get to it. Superman's dead again. Did you hear about that? Did you guys know this?
Superman is dead.
They killed him. He's dead. That's it. Game over, man. Game over. So this is from CBR. DC just revealed the one villain who can truly kill Superman. Warning, this article contains major spoilers for DCKO number 4. If you haven't been keeping up with DCKO, you might want to turn the channel, click off for a couple minutes. But, the big, massive battle royale, everybody killing everybody in death bouts, which is the weirdest thing for DC to go, hey, our family-friendly superhero comic, let's have them all fight to the death, right?
Right. A little out there for DC.
Superman has died again. I think this is the silliest thing. Because first off, way back in the Gap, when Superman died, the death of Superman, the big event, it was like shocking. And there was, I want to say like, obviously if you read comics long enough, you kind of knew that Superman wasn't going to stay dead, right? But I think there was a feeling, there's a little feeling in the air that this might be a death that was longer than normal, right?
Right.
I mean, the way they hyped it up, the way it was on TV, it was like newspapers. It was a big fucking deal. It was like national news. Superman died in the comic.
Oh yeah.
Right? Which is funny because now this happens, and like I don't think anyone's even talking about it. Like it's just so like, Superman dead. Who cares, right? But there's no way that Superman stays dead, especially with the movies and stuff. That's the thing. Like right now, at least in the 90s, there was no movies. There was no like cartoon on TV. There was nothing tying Superman to like having to be around. So him being dead and like, oh yeah, he could be dead and they can tell this story and they could explore the DC universe without Superman. But now you're like, oh, James Gunn's like whole universe revolves around Superman. You can't kill him in the comics, right?
True.
But,
yeah.
If you haven't been following DCKO, who do you think kills Superman, Antoine?
They said it was a villain, right?
Yeah.
It's outside of DC Comics, obviously, because DCKO is like
No,
everybody.
it's a DC character.
Huh.
I'm gonna say Parasite. Just because he's come close before by draining Superman.
Be a good guess. What do you think, TJ? Who do you think killed Superman?
A DC character, damn. Can't be Batman. That happened a lot of times. Okay, I'll go with Batman anyway. Fuck it.
That's right. It was Lex Luthor.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. That's not outside the box.
All right, so apparently Lex Luthor and Superman are fighting in the finale to see who wins, who's going to ultimately, be the champion of this whole DC KO shit. And then, for whatever reason, obviously I haven't read the comic, but for whatever reason, Darkseid decides he's going to like shoot his Omega beams at Luthor and kill him. And then Superman jumps in the way and takes the full brunt of the Omega beams. And then Superman's like, hey, Luthor, the two of us can get together and we can whip Darkseid's ass. And then Luthor's like, you know what? How about I just kill you? And then just kills Superman. So Lex has he's made it somehow. Lex Luthor has made it through the entirety of DCKO. Gods, cosmic beings, Batman, all the heavy hitters in DC have been in this.
Darkseid, Mongol,
all these characters, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Lex Luthor makes it and wins. So now the final round is going to be Lex Luthor versus Darkseid for the fate of the universe.
Oh shit!
So we're rooting for Lex Luthor. Who would have thought?
This is some Vince Russo level booking. Swerve, bro.
So it says first, a quick recap. The DCKO tournament is predicated upon each superpowered combatant permitted to use a weapon of their choice, fighting to the death with the hopes of toppling Darkseid in his mission to create a new apocalypse. The winner of the tournament will gain omnipotence, and that includes the ability to bring anyone back from the dead they so choose. Which means that Lex Luthor is ultimately going to bring Superman back to defeat Darkseid, right?
Right, yeah.
In the latest installment, orchestrated by Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson, Zermanico? What the fuck kind of name is that? Javier Fernandez. The three broke a DC Comics rule that stood firm for 86 years. Lex Luthor just killed Superman. Dun, dun, dun.
Whoever wins, we all lose. Remember Alien vs. Predator, the movie? That was their tagline. Even though if the Predators win, we win.
It says, this was hinted at by the blatant absence of Superman in the latest DC Comics solids, by the way. So I guess they're removing Superman comics. There's going to be no Superman comics next month. I just finished Harley versus Zatanna. Zatanna won. Well, Zatanna should win. Yeah. All these things are so stupid.
Magic tricks versus clowning around. Easy.
I absolutely hate all of these one guy versus another, like a superhero versus a supervillain. The superhero is going to win no matter what. It's expected, right? And so it's just about how the superhero wins. But whenever you pit these like superheroes versus superheroes things, and you like these big tournaments and stuff, it's all just whoever the writers like better, right? We've seen that time and time again.
Even the death battle bullshit, by the way. I the more I watch it, the more I notice it really depends on the people's bias.
Lex will win and get to shape the world. Yeah, he's gonna make his own absolute universe.
Ooh.
But this whole thing, I think it was stupid. I think it was obviously a cash grab of money. You know, they're out of ideas. They can't tell an actual story. So like, hey, what if we just had all the characters fight each other to the death? That's something we haven't done before.
Oh, like the death of Superman, yeah.
Well, I mean, this is basically a tournament of champions. You know, Marvel did that way back in the 80s.
Contest of Champions, true.
Kumite.
So, isn't it the first time Man of Steel has met his demise? Well, no, and yes. He's been defeated on several occasions, most notably by Doomsday in the death of Superman. But it's been demonstrated time and again that Kal-El never truly dies, but rather is beaten into a state of catatonia that allows his body to slowly heal before returning from the supposed grave. But this time, he's dead as a doornail and at the hands of his most bitter and long-standing foe, Lex Luthor. Which is what's stupid about them saying this is like right now, Superman's dead, right? But when Doomsday killed him, he was dead. Every time Superman dies, he's dead until he isn't, right? It's like, oh, Superman's dead. Oh, actually, he was in a coma. Superman's dead. Oh, actually, he's just knocked unconscious, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you can see in the panel above, this issue of DCKO reaches a climactic point after Luthor, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman remain as the lone challengers in the tournament, and eventually only Luthor and Superman are standing as Omega King Darkseid watches on. The Dawnsday Knuckles in some outright rage helping to power the son of El in this fight. I don't know what the hell the Dawnsday Knuckles are. But I mean, if Lex Luthor, if you could pick any weapon, like if like, hey, you could have any weapon, isn't there like more powerful things in the DC universe? Like I know in the Marvel universe they have like the ultimate
Green Lantern, right?
But what's the most powerful like magical item in DC?
Oh God. The most powerful magical weapon?
Well, I say whatever, the most powerful weapon, item, you know, thing, trinket, whatever you want to call it.
Helm of Fate. I like the Helm of Fate would be pretty good to have.
I was saying, like again, in Marvel, you got the Infinity Stones. Obviously, you got the Ultimate Nullifier. I mean, those two essentially, you know, win the entire tournament on their own. So I don't know. I'm not really familiar with DC stuff to be like, oh yeah, they should use the whatever, you know, the bong of Sleepy Man or something. You know, I don't fucking know what DC has. But wouldn't Lex Luthor just be like, since he's fighting Superman, would you like, hey, just give me like a giant piece of green kryptonite and I win?
Or he could do that, yeah. But he's also susceptible to magic, so you could take something like something magical, like the Helm of Fate or something to fight Superman. I don't know.
Superman made knuckle dusters out of miniaturized yellow suns. That's the Dawnsday Knuckles.
Nice.
I don't even know what to... What? What if they point blank shot Superman in the head with a kryptonite bullet and his head went kablooey? Would he be dead?
Kablooey? Yeah, he should be dead. And there's nothing left to repair, you know?
Well, I don't know if his head would go kablooey.
That's the problem, right? They'll find a way. They'll hibbity-jibbity around it. Like, it is his head didn't really go kablooey, you know? It stayed the way it is.
Well, I'm saying like so if I was the Flash, right? Like I'm the Flash, and I have a gun that has a kryptonite bullet, and so I run up to Superman at the speed of light and shoot him in the head, right? So that way, what I'm saying is that way the kryptonite's not affecting him before the bullet hits him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I would assume that the bullet would just go through him, and he would just have a big hole in his head. He wouldn't like it. It wouldn't explode his head because the kryptonite wouldn't have had time to weaken the rest of his body, right?
I like perp
I
side.
don't know how fast kryptonite works.
Like
'cause,
Meteor
like
Man.
certain comics,
He
they
has big
show
hole in
you.
his head.
Was that?
You're like Meteor Man, just have a big hole in him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because like sometimes they'll show kryptonite and it's like immediately he's like, oh, he's super weak. And sometimes he could like fight against it.
True. Yeah.
Tony is spoiling Zack Snyder's plans for Man of Steel 2. He's gonna do like Wanted and just shoot Superman from like a mile away with a kryptonite bullet. He has a robot head or some shit. Superman's actually a small alien inside a Superman suit. It says, but Darkseid isn't interested in anything more than a head-to-head battle for supremacy and refuses to move a muscle in the face of Luthor and Supes, instead complimenting Superman for withstanding his Omega Beam and in the process blocking it from obliterating Luthor, only to tell him, I'm waiting. Clearly, Luthor and Superman interpreted that statement differently. Clark called upon Luthor to join him in taking down Darkseid, but the latter had no intention of being a tag partner, and that's when it happens. Luthor hits Superman with a mega blast from his suit, killing him instantly and claiming victory in the tournament. It's, again, like, Superman shouldn't die from anything if he's not, like, under the effects of kryptonite, right?
Unless he's under a yellow sun or something. Like, where did this battle take place?
In some magical land. Well, I'm assuming it's not
it
yellow
depends
sun.
on what they are too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would definitely it'd take time, but it would weaken him.
It says, as Luthor prepares to take on Darkseid for the power of the universe, DC Comics fans are left stunned. Anyone who believes Superman would take the DC KO crown by default just got a brutal wake-up call that nothing was ever going to be predictable in this tournament. And for the first time in history, Luthor can not only lay claim to defeating Superman, but to outright murdering him. Yeah, I don't think this is going to hold. But, man,
No.
Lex Luthor winning, that just seems really lame. Rip TJ.
I also died.
Yep.
Bro, spoiler. I said spoiler alert at the beginning. He got shot, but Superman doesn't die, and Batman makes him a battle chair.
Oh, God.
Lex will win, become omnipotent, then realize the world needs Superman, a la All-Star Superman, where Lex clones him.
That could be an option.
I think he's going to realize he needs Superman when he's fighting Darkseid. Come on. Superman just got hit with Darkseid's Omega Beams. That shit is meant to destroy anything it hits. He was in a weakened state. But I don't think that... here's the thing, right? Like, let's take the Hulk, for example. The Hulk's skin cannot be penetrated by anything, right? So even if he went, like, 10 rounds with the thing and he was totally tired, like, you can't just come up to him and stab him, right? Like, even if you shot him with, like, a super beam, like, it would just have no effect on him because he's still the Hulk underneath it, right? He's still Superman. His skin is still super tough. He's still super regenerative. He's still super durable. So whatever effect that would have had prior, if it wouldn't have killed him beforehand, it shouldn't kill him afterward, is what I'm saying, right? It's like Superman's bulletproof.
Okay.
You can't shoot him. You're like, oh, Superman got hit with Omega Beam, then you shot him. You're like, then the bullet works now. Like, no, that's not how that works. At least it shouldn't be how that works, right? A weekend at Bernie's with Superman's body is amazing. I just think that it's
great.
They just wanted to kill Superman. Obviously, they wanted Lex Luthor to win. I think it's kind of cheap the way they did it. I don't think Lex Luthor would really accept that. He won because Darkseid hit him with an Omega Beam.
I don't know. He wanted that W. He's been waiting a while.
Try to get that W. All right. That's enough silliness. Instead, let's talk Black Riding Hood 2, A Black Knight, White Devils in Quinzu Oja. Number one black comic book writer John Malin does it again, guys. He's back. With a second chance campaign on Fund My Comics. So you can.
That's correct. That's awesome.
It says, "Here lies Paul Greer, beloved father." About this campaign, meet Darius Greer, a street-smart kid with heart forged by his father Paul, a good man and werewolf slayer. When unholy horrors try to rip them apart, they unleash total war. Dive in and see why this pistol-packing 12-year-old is the baddest badass blasting out of Motown's gritty guts. Black Riding Hood 1 is 48 pages, written and illustrated by John Malin, lettered by Eric Weathers, colored by Jason Wright. It's for mature audiences, reprinting the original full-color 10-page story, uncensored, 10-page black and white, plus all new behind-the-scenes production work for the series and fan art. What's the behind-the-scenes stuff? It's like pictures of John Malin watching blaxploitation films. Here's me. Here's pictures of John Malin in the hood. Here's me in the ghetto, getting in touch with the culture. Learning jive. John Malin at jive class.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
Black Riding Hood 2. Vampires and werewolves have forged an unholy pact to prey on the good people of Detroit. Juliet Jackson is a tough-as-nails stripper and paranormal investigator who needs a little help from her friend, Paul and Darius. Fuck around, find out. I do like the costumes, very Captain America-esque, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black Riding Hood 2. Did you get it? Are you on the Black Riding Hood train, Antoy?
Not yet, no. I missed out on the first one, so yeah, I really want to get this one, and I probably will next payday.
I don't know why, but the main character reminds me of Miles Morales. You know those Miles Morales books where he's like Thor or Wolverine or Hulk? You know what? I'll look for those and read them, and then I'll tell you how they are next week. How about that? That's a new challenge. That's going to be fun.
For $250 plus shipping, cover your ass variants box. One copy each of Black Riding Hood 2, Malin Davis and Van Skyver, and all unannounced variants, plus an exclusive Shanton Jetty variant only available with this box. It's
nice.
I like comics. I'm not a big variant guy. I think I've said this before, right? Like, I'll just buy a comic to read. I'm not like one of those, like, I got to get like variant covers. $25 for Black Riding Hood 1. And then $25 for Black Riding Hood 2. I like the Shane Davis cover. This one right here.
Yeah, this one's badass.
And
yeah,
of course,
I like that.
Colors by Kyle Ritter. And then the Black Riding 2 cover A line art by series creator John Malin. Kyle Ritter colors. This is nice too, but I don't know. I think Shane's is just a little bit better. All the dead clan members on there.
Right. And the cross in the background. That's has Ethan's been revealed yet? Oh yeah, that's I have seen Ethan's. Yeah, that's nice too. That had to take forever to draw that.
I like how the vampires kind of have like little Nazi haircuts.
Yeah, look at that.
I do not like this. I think the Cecil cover is ridiculous.
Yeah, this one, I don't get the point.
It's supposed to be funny. Like, oh, look, like it's the Jack Show people, but like they're like the Scooby Gang. And I think it's just bad. Like this is funny. Like, oh, like if they announced this, I was like, look, the fucking Cecil variant, and like ha ha ha, but like you can't buy it, like a joke cover. But I would not spend good money on that shit. Sorry.
So who did this one?
These are previous 24-hour covers only available in the box tiers. Cover D by John Malin and cover E by Cecil.
Oh, so this is another Malin cover.
Yeah.
I don't like that one as much. The first three are really good. This one, I don't, it's not as hard as the first three.
And of course, he wants to hit that stretch goal to have to wear a shirt that says Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie too. That's right.
I don't think they are. I don't think neither one of those are Christmas movies.
Wait.
I don't know, man.
Art
I
the
like
Clown
that
is
part.
literally dressed as Santa
It's fun.
Claus throughout the whole movie. What are you talking about?
That doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
And it happens during Christmas.
That doesn't make it a Christmas movie. It doesn't have any of the trappings of a Christmas movie. It doesn't have the themes of a Christmas movie. That's like saying if I dress up like a cowboy and start murdering people, is it a cowboy movie? No, it's a murder movie. It's not a cowboy. Just because he's dressed up like a cowboy. Is Jason
so
a
you're
hockey
saying-
movie? Because he's wearing a hockey mask?
It has to have like a Christmas Carol story tropes, is what you're saying.
No, it has to have Christmas. It has to Christmas has to be the theme of it.
They have to run
Like,
DMC.
But then Terrifier 3 counts. What are you talking about? Yeah.
What's the theme of Terrifier 3? Is it about Christmas presents? Is it about goodwill towards man? Is it about Santa delivering presents? No, it's about murder. It's a horror movie that happens at Christmas. You could swap Christmas for any other holiday and the movie still works. Same thing with Die Hard. Just take away the elements of Christmas and just say it's an anniversary party that they're at, and it's the same fucking movie, right? There's nothing Christmas about it other than it is at Christmas. See, A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie. Exactly.
There you go.
Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than A Wonderful Life. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's not.
Forget about it.
Love it. Yes. Perfect.
I think the problem with those two movies is Christmas is so ubiquitous in those. You know what I mean? It's just shoved in your face everywhere. So it's really indistinguishable from a Christmas movie at that point.
Either way, go get yourself some Black Riding Hood 2 action. And you got 24 more days to go. Get it now.
Perfect.
We got something here for Antoine. I specifically picked this next article just for him. Highlander.
Oh, baby.
Henry Cavill's blood-soaked Connor McLeod rides a motorcycle in latest set photos.
Yeah, I saw that.
So the new Highlander that's coming out, that's a continuation of the old Highlander?
Reboot
It's a
from the
reboot?
beginning. Yep. And they're bringing in like the Watchers are being brought into the movie universe with Connor. So it's kind of a mishmash of both, I guess.
These latest photos from the set of Highlander reboot feature Man of Steel star Henry Cavill as a mortal warrior Connor McLeod as he prepares to ride away on a motorcycle. Connor McLeod is Scottish, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Henry Cavill is what, English?
Yes.
So what you're saying is they race swapped him.
Yeah, but what's his name? That played him initially, blanking on his name. Was French, and he played Connor McLeod, so it's okay.
What's his name? The guy that plays James Bond. Didn't he play like a Spaniard in that movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Sean Connery, yes.
Yeah, Sean Connery is the
he's
Scottish
an
guy.
Egyptian. Initially, he was Egyptian. Then he became the lead king of Spain. But he's supposed to be Egyptian.
Christopher Lambert, yeah. That's the guy. He was also Raiden in Mortal Kombat, the first movie.
Yeah, he's great as fucking Raiden in Mortal Kombat. The director is the top action dude in Hollywood. Very exciting for franchise. It's also probably going to be visually the best looking one since original The guy's lighting is next level.
I can see it. That screenshot gives me the
Sean
vibes from the
Connery was
original.
playing an Egyptian who lives in Spain.
Yep.
But again, I'm not really well versed in the Highlander mythos. Is Connor McLeod, is he a Scot, or is he like a caveman who then is just like lives through
No,
the
he's
time?
he's a
No, he was
Scottish.
born a Scotsman.
He's a
Yeah.
Scottish Highlander. Yeah. In the early 50s.
You just cut off. Toy.
Oh, he's born in the early 1500s.
Like I said, I haven't seen it. I just seen like little clips and stuff of it. I remember there was like a TV show at one point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cameras have been rolling on Chad Stahelski's Highlander reboot in London for the past couple of weeks, and these latest photos from the set once again feature star Henry Cavill as immortal warrior Connor McLeod. Who's the big villain? Who's like the guy he fights?
The Kurgan.
Previous photos have shown Cavill alongside Dave Bautista as the villainous Kurgan. They should have got what's his name? That French guy, the big, tall French guy, the one from 300. What's his name? Come on, he was he.
I think
the guy who plays
about.
Kurgan. The guy who plays Kurgan in the WWF. Fuck.
No, I don't know.
There's a wrestler who's really tall. He's like 7 foot. He plays the real big in 300. He plays the big immortal.
Robert Mela?
Yeah.
Oh, he was the big butcher guy in 300. Now I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
he really is built like that. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. And since he played Kurgan in the WWF, he could have played Kurgan in the Highlander series. So what's Kurgan's deal? You know, you're the lore master here, Toy.
Yeah. Well, Kurgan is he's more like the caveman type. He's been around for a long time. And he fights guys in a battle against the Kurgan and his forces. And then the Kurgan just keeps coming around because he wants to kill him. And everybody else. Kurgan wants to win. Like he's just will do anything to win. He's pretty brutal. Like a barbarian almost.
And here we see the Man of Steel
cool,
star looking a little
sword.
worse for wear. Hold on. Possibly as a result of their battle. These characters, the last two Immortals, only clash at the end of the original movie. They're the last two Immortals? I thought
Yeah. There was never meant to be any sequels to that movie. It was supposed to be a one-off. But it got really popular on home video. So that's why they started doing sequels. That's where the TV show came from. Yeah.
So is the reboot going to follow the lore and be like, because obviously, like you said, there was no plans for sequels, but then there were sequels and they had to like redo the lore and everything and introduce that there's more Immortals still around. So is this reboot going to handle it like the original and pretend like there's only two Immortals, or are they going to tell you there's more and that these are just two that are fighting in this movie?
I think it's going to eventually lead to the Gathering where those two are going to be the last two, but it's going to be a series of movies. I think it's going to be at least 3 movies before you get to
the first movie
instead of
the
just having
final
all in the same one.
Immortals.
Yeah.
Cosmic says no. There are no Highlander sequels.
He ain't wrong, man.
Series was all right.
That shit from your memory.
Aliens.
The TV series is great. Yeah.
I hear the TV series is what like gave you all the rules and everything and was like really redefined what the show series was about.
There's actual world
Big time.
building.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The show's great. The flashbacks are awesome. Like, I'm a really good job.
So what do you think? Does he give you Highlander vibes?
The lighting,
yeah,
look at
that's who I wanted them to cast.
The neon lighting alone,
Big
look
time.
at this shit.
What's this?
Oh, if this comes with a synth soundtrack, I'm in.
No, you could have edited, like, whoever put this video up, you didn't need to be a minute. You could have edited it until, like, Henry Cavill shows up. Right? Like, look at that. Did you need 30 seconds of just looking at something?
From that far.
You're setting the mood, you know?
Guys, if you can please keep it off the road. Thank you so much.
He's getting yelled at. Get off the road. I don't know. He's got that Superman walk. I don't know if I like it. His arms look really fucking big. I don't know if it's the jacket.
Oh, he really is that jacked.
Is he?
Yeah. He's a big dude.
The Kurgan, or Victor Kruger, as he goes by in modern times, is one of the world's oldest immortals, emerging as the nemesis of MacLeod after killing him on the battlefield in 1536. Batista was actually circling this role back in 2015 for an earlier take on the property that was set to be helmed by Cedric Nicholas Troyan. Russell Crowe is also on board as MacLeod's mentor and fellow immortal Ramirez. That's the Sean Connery role, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell Crowe.
Who was played by Sean. I should have just kept reading. Why didn't I just keep reading? It literally says that. Who was played by Sean Connery in the 1986 original. Industry actress Marissa Abella. What does that mean? Industry actress.
The show Industry on HBO.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know there was a show called Industry. I was like, aren't they all
industry
like
ones.
this industry? Like, it was like, I
Yeah,
thought maybe it
they're
was
all
like how you have
they're
like
industry.
studio musicians, right? Like they're like, oh, studio musician. Is that wasn't like, oh, just some lady who's just like, oh, she's chronically just in movies, but like never like a big name.
Yep.
Marissa Abella will play female lead with Digimon Hunsu in an undisclosed role. There's speculation that he will play a new take on Costiger. I don't know what the hell is a Costiger.
He was in the original movie. He's a friend of Connor's. There was only like 4 of them that you saw in the original movie, and Costiger is one of them. And he's an African American guy, Jaimin Hunsu, to play him this time.
The concept of Highlander attracts both men and women. On one hand, you got sword fights where someone is getting beheaded. On the other, men that have lived for centuries so they can fuck.
And then be miserable about it because they lose all their loved ones.
Min says there can only be one. Trench coat in Euro setting always makes me go Vampire Hunter for some reason. It's the blade thing. It's the blade.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe is also on board as MacLeod's mentor and fellow. You already said that. Fellow immortal Ramirez, who was played by Sean Connery. Blah blah blah. Okay, my selling point was to Henry Cavill. Look, you got a guy that's been alive for over 500 years. He's the last person in the world that wanted to be in this situation. So you got to cover quite a broad spread of character arc there, and you get to experience someone that's trained over 500 years and sort of played with many types of martial arts. How come they have swords, Autoy, and not like? I said, how come they have swords and not like chainsaws?
I guess you could, but a bit difficult.
Not really, because the idea is like a sword. Here's what I don't get, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you got to cut the guy's head off to like completely kill him, right? And then you absorb his power through the quickening, right? But why don't they just kill each other? Like, if I shot you with a gun,
that's
and you
against
die,
the rules.
Hold on. You die, right? I shoot you with the gun and you die, but you won't stay dead, right? But you're dead. So then I could just walk up to you and take your head off at my leisure.
Rules. There are
What
rules
rules?
to the game. They're caught in this thing called the game. Okay? And in the game, you can't do that. It's bladed weapons. You have to decapitate it. Yeah.
Right, you have to decapitate him.
It has to be swift.
You
It has to be swift. Only a sword can do that.
No, you're not listening. Like I shoot you, so you die, and
Yeah,
then
you
I just
can't do
decapitate
that.
you afterward.
Yes, you can do
Doesn't
that, but
work.
it's against the rules, and it's they don't do that. There have
Who's gonna know?
in the TV show there is no the watchers that watch all the Immortals and know what they're doing.
They actually address this shit. Yeah, you'd be surprised.
They do in the TV show. They do address this stuff.
Liam's here
Like,
to
it
tell
was-
me why I'm wrong about Highlander.
You guys are wading into Highlander lore. Do you have any idea what sort of
Yeah, maybe.
nightmarish hell zone you're about to stride into?
Yes,
It is
I've been here for years, Liam. Years.
years. It's the most inconsistent, conflicted set of lore in all of
Oh
pop
God,
culture.
yeah.
I don't think there's any
Oh, yeah.
franchise that has a bigger disaster when it comes. And you know what? Highlander, it hasn't just been a TV series and a bunch of movies that retconned themselves movie to movie, but it's also got an anime series and a role-playing
Yeah.
game put out by White Wolf.
did not know that.
All of which
All
is
sorts of
canon
media.
and not canon all at once. It is a shit show.
And this book crazy.
Yeah.
It is all over the place.
So it's not.
But
So
you gotta
you're
hit
like, why
canon a
can't you?
lot.
Why can't you just chainsaw people up? Well, I mean, mainly because the guy that's a proper trained Highlander, guy that actually knows what he's doing, he's going to be moving faster with his sword than a guy with the chainsaw. You know what I mean? That's pretty much
So
it.
here's what I would do. Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would put a metal thing around my neck, like a big metal brace around my neck,
Yep.
and then I would just have like giant swords. And also they would be dipped in poison, so I could just like stab you and then you'd die. You'd go into like paralytic shock, and then I could just cut your head off.
Well, that's always the part of the conflict, isn't it? Sometimes, they're immortal, right? They're like Liam, Blood of Kings, right? But the thing is, like, sometimes, like, you shoot them and then they just shrug it off because it doesn't fucking matter. Other times you shoot them and they die and they're helpless. Like, it seems really inconsistent. And I think that, like, not even the immortals that do the thing that sort of sent them to Earth or didn't send them to Earth or whatever the fuck, actually understand or know what they're doing. And in the last movie that they did before this new one's coming up, they revealed the source, man.
Oh, dude, that movie was terrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Atrocity, right? And they revealed that the reward,
Dude.
the prize, the prize, Tony?
What's the prize?
You know the prize? The prize is the ability to have a baby. See,
Yeah.
you become immortal, lose the ability to have a baby, have to go around killing everyone,
Wait,
and then when you kill everyone,
wait. Hold up. You're telling me these guys live forever, cannot die, can't get sick, can't do anything, and they can fuck women without have to worry about getting them pregnant?
yeah,
That's correct.
And the prize is to get
The prize is you give up your immortality after you've achieved it, and then you've got the ability to, shoot a baby into a lady. That's
it's called a brever, the metal neck armor. Really, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was a thing. Yeah.
I've got to give a gold star to Rosebank.
Shooting blanks.
Yeah.
Living with low sperm count.
Yeah.
That seems really dumb.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was lambasted as the greatest atrocity in the franchise of a franchise that already has it.
Bro. It was so
Let me
bad.
tell you guys.
The prize is to grow old, have children, and also perceive the thoughts of all humanity. I don't want any of those things. I'm
Sure.
immortal. Like
Ultimate understanding.
humans chase immortality. They have immortality, and not just immortality. They don't age, they don't get sick, and they don't die. Like
Yeah.
they have the good immortality, not like the cheap, like where the devil tricks you and you're like 1,000-year-old
Yeah.
old rotted
Oh,
corpse.
Tony
but
Man,
still alive.
Tony Man, they don't tell you that that's what the prize is. They don't know what the prize is. Tony.
No, they don't.
Oh wow.
So just just
pulled
to
in
realize, imagine that you've killed like 6,000 men, right, across history, and you go through this light tunnel. You get to the end, and it's like, yeah, we're going to give you back the ability to like impregnate women and also take away your immortality and perceive the thoughts of men.
They just open up a purse and they go, here, we have your balls. You can have them back.
Yeah, you can have your balls back. That would arguably be better, But it's
Living
like, yeah.
forever and you gain nothing. You get bored. I would never get bored. You could get so rich.
Everybody around you dies. Everybody you get
Yeah.
to know, everyone you fall in love with, they all die.
Min says, "Oh,
But, I
hey,
mean,
Min."
we've all seen Invincible. You're just a fucking Omni-Man. I mean, you'll
point,
get
yeah.
by.
What if you're gay? Says Little Movie Perv. Yeah, you just get screwed totally. I don't want to have children because I'm a homo. Oh man, we didn't think about that.
Problem solved.
I don't think they addressed that in the TV show.
In the sequel, they also
That'd be
they retconned
interesting.
into that they could also choose to go back to their home planet, like Poochie.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
then
but
they
in
bring
Highlander,
that away.
immortality is a curse. McCloud saw his loved ones grow old and die. It was the whole point of the song. Who wants to live forever?
Yeah.
Me. I want to live forever.
I like Rothan, man. He's switched on.
Look. I have good memory. So like when my loved ones die and I'm still alive, I'll remember them. Like I don't want to die. Like what good would me also being dead do? Nothing. There'd be no good. Nothing good would come from me also being dead along with my loved ones. So I'd rather just be able to keep having loved ones and not die. And since he can't have children, it's not like he has to worry about watching his children die. He just gets new women every couple of years.
I don't like that you're making a lot of sense here.
Oh man, this is the whole the Empire is really the good guys argument that
yeah, exactly. This is some strange territory you're going to.
I'm saying like if
you're
he
immortal,
watch his children die,
if you're immortal,
like,
it sucks.
Like you just get a new woman, get a new wife. It's not that hard. You're an immortal being who's super rich.
Yeah. I mean, you're making sense, but not in a way that I like.
You guys ever read the Juggernaut What If, where he lives all the way till the end of the universe, like the end of the world? And then he found the last few people, and he accidentally murdered them all just by penetrating their wall.
Yeah, he's like, there's people there, and they're like trying to. Magneto tries to keep him out, and then he gets in, and they're like, idiot, you just let all the radiation in and kill us all.
That's the ending of Living Forever, I bet. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. I'm glad they're making a new Highlander. I feel that like it's one of the greatest concepts for film of all time. Like the idea that you got to go around and kill a bunch of other guys to get their power, and there can be only one. Like that's marketing, man. It's just I just feel like it was like $1 million idea handed to people that just didn't know how to do it. Yeah, didn't know how to bring out the best out of it. And it's been a series of ever increasing disasters as they try to bring out what this potential idea could be.
56K warning says Tony needs to understand you just don't want women after a couple of lifetimes. The person might start banging trees or something crazy.
Boredom, yes.
Nah, I don't think he'd ever get bored.
Hundreds and hundreds of years of the same shit over and over and over.
It's not the same shit. Have you not seen Earth? Have you not been here? Like you get to live through all the Industrial Revolution and then the fucking technological revolution. You'd get to see like the invention of airplanes and the invention of fucking cars and like TV, the internet.
I was thinking about this, brother. I was thinking about this because I was just speaking to like my wife's grandfather who lived through the Great Depression here in Australia and went from there's no refrigeration to now there's like flying cars, you know? And I was thinking about his life and just sort of like all of this. And I think like maybe everything just, even though we have more, maybe it would be bad because maybe everything is sucking more. Like as more and more time goes on, we have less and less freedom and people just accept that. And like maybe it's better to have less and be free than it is to have every luxury that we have. And essentially,
but also you're immortal and you can just take over the world.
But you're immortal, right? And you know that. What if you know everything used to be better? Like, what if you just turn into the ultimate old man shouting at clouds, right?
Mitt actually makes a good point here. She says the concept of immortality and the concept of death are both scary. What happens when the universe dies and you're still alive? Exactly. Now that could be an issue. If you're just floating in space, like, damn, I can't die, and everything else is just the heat.
Yeah, there's a supernova. You're just in eternal fucking agonies. You float through space, and your organs repeatedly freeze and unfreeze over and over again. No fun.
That would be no fun. Yeah. At that point, what if you commit seppuku and you just cut your own head off?
That's a good question. I do wonder,
You-
can they cut their own fucking head off? You know, like
Technically, yeah. If there is another immortal around, they'll get the quickening. But if there isn't, then it just escapes into the ether. Had some that have killed them,
and that's the thing
one
too.
guy
Like
was.
you'd think there'd be like a set number of these guys, right? Or something like that. But then, like in the series and these other things, just immortals randomly fucking show up. Just random people just sometimes become immortal. Like,
Also, what's up with the thing with Jesus? Because like they can't fight on like holy ground.
Holy
or else,
ground. Any holy ground. It
tragedy
doesn't have
happens.
to be. It doesn't have to be a Christian holy ground.
well,
It could be any holy
I
ground.
think that what happened was around shortly after the time that he brought on John as an apostle, Jesus encountered his first Highlander and said, "So what's this all about?" And they hummed and hawed and couldn't give him a clear answer. And he just sort of said, "This is gay. I want no part of it." And ever
What if
since,
Jesus was a Highlander?
he's the classic kind of mortal. That's why they can't fight on holy ground and stuff. He's like, just keep this shit away from me until you figure it out. And here we are, like 7 movies on, and they still don't even know what they are, So Jesus was right again.
All right, here's the synopsis of the movie. It says, centuries after his first death on the Scottish battlefield, immortal warrior Connor MacLeod lives quietly in the modern world, haunted by the loss and endless cycle of violence among his kind. When the ruthless immortal Kurgan resurfaces, backed by a secret organization bent on unlocking the secret of eternal life, Connor is forced back into the game, an ancient battle where there can only be one. Guided by his mentor Ramirez and a mortal ally, archaeologist Kate Bennett, Connor must confront his past and rediscover his purpose. As immortals clash across the time and continents, the fight for the mysterious prize becomes a battle for humanity's soul. How come he doesn't kill Ramirez?
Well, you've got to have
Connor?
allies sometimes,
Yeah, that's his. Yeah.
Well,
there's-
but they say there could only be
people don't
one,
go
and I thought
looking
there's
to
supposed to be
win.
an internal drive to kill other immortals, but like also we
No.
could be friends.
It's not like it's like a game, man. So it's like, hey, if let's say you and I became immortals, I wouldn't kill you. Like we could go kill other dudes together, right? And then when it just comes down to the end, then it's me and you on a fucking, that pit bridge from that level of Mortal Kombat. We go to China and we find that with like the spikes and shit, and we fight on that. But like until then, let's just team up and murder a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. Fuck fair fights, man. Fuck that.
Yeah. Rather
And
than I
machine
think it's a Christian myth referencing the wandering Jew, which was a curse to wander forever till the second coming. It makes sense in that aspect that they can't fight there. I think that there's an episode of the Highlander TV show where they literally said that Pompeii happened because 2 immortals fought in a church.
Yes, that was the last time 2 immortals fought on holy ground.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
Okay,
remember
yeah.
that. That's rad.
I told you I
Yep.
watched a like 15 things you didn't know about Highlander.
Nice.
From Highlander to Stuntman. Stuntman Comics, guys, don't forget you can pick up your Pit Volume 1. You can pre-order it. It's Stuntman Comics. They also got Absolute Gem Shock if you're interested in that. So,
Nice.
take a look at that. What do we got? We got pre-order signed holofoil Gem Shock #1 second print Absolute Batman homage cover for $60 or $25 for the non-foil. And of course, we got the Pit Volume 1 pre-order black and white sketch cover. Volume 1 pre-order the regular cover. I like this. Like this is awesome, but I would not pay. I'm not paying $75 for it. I'm sorry. I like, oh, that looks badass, but man, I don't know if I could pay $75 for that. Did you back this yet, Toy?
Yeah, I backed the just the regular one, the regular Pit one. I backed, yeah. Cover A, I should say.
Well, I think I got a book, guys. I've got to, get back to making a costume for my daughter, actually, and then work. But,
For what?
What the hell? There's a goat on my fucking car. I'll talk to you later.
Oh my God! He said a goat
Goats
was on his car.
That's what he said. There was a goat. Toy stuttering. Just say you
Gotta
ain't
hate
paying
when that
shit.
happens.
No shame in it. I do it all the time. Yeah, Arto, just say you didn't back any of this. Like, I didn't back any of this shit.
Well, I back.
Someone clipped that. I thought he was gonna say like his kid got into something because he's like making a costume. He's like, oh
Yeah.
my god! He like he's like, does it go to my car? What?
And then I heard the car alarm for the horn. And shit.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I think this is terrible news, but Wonder Woman, Adria Ajani or Joni, rumored to be James Gunn's #1 choice to play DCU's Diana. She does not. She's worse than Gal Gadot when it comes to like looking like Wonder Woman. I think this is a terrible fucking choice.
I don't know who she is.
She played.
What else has she
Binks.
been in?
She was in the hell's that? The Star Wars show that just Rogue One, not Rogue One. The other one.
In Andor.
Andor. She's the girlfriend in Andor.
Yeah. Okay.
What up, George? Nice. Adria Ajani is a popular fan pick to play Wonder Woman. By who? What fans went? You know what? This really skinny looking.
Go to Google Images and see if there's any nudes.
No. I was this close to going to Google Images, and they said if there's any nudes. I'm like, no, like.
Well, if there is, then she's not a good choice.
Well, that's a good point. She does look Greek. I'll give you that much. She has Greek features.
Yeah, well, she's Guatemalan and Puerto Rican.
Oh, that
Puerto
means
Rican, bud. Oh no,
she's sleazy.
I don't think she doesn't look big. She doesn't look.
She's not buff.
Okay,
Well,
just go. Okay, go to
I don't know.
Google Images and just find images on her and with no nude in the search.
Okay, I'll give her this much. She has wide shoulders.
George, do you just want to see this chick like half naked? Is that what you're saying?
No, because if she's going to take over Gal Gadot, she better be smoking hot. And no, not even close.
That's what she looks like.
Nope, not even close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Diana's always so tall, like in the comics and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
she's
She
an
should be-
Amazon.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. She's supposed to
really.
be an Amazon. That's tall. That's fucking. What's her height? This chick's only 5'7".
Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yeah, with 3-inch
think
high
that's gonna
heels.
look-
Yeah, she'll be like 6 feet. And no, James Gunn's a hack. He cannot write.
This is
full
her.
stories.
This is her next to Jason Momoa,
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah,
bring this
it's
up.
not going to happen.
and he's playing Lobo.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They always draw her in the comics like either taller or as tall as Batman. You know, that's Wonder Woman. That's her size in the comics.
Yeah, she's around 6 feet tall.
There's no way.
I would say.
There's no way. Like I said, James Gunn's a hack. He can't write a solo story.
Well, this has nothing to do with writing. This just has to do with who he
Casting.
wants to play.
Wait, isn't James Gunn fired by now? I mean, it hasn't Paramount taken over Warner Brothers?
Guess who has nudes challenge? As a man of culture, I agree with George. Tony, we're counting on you for truth here. That J is pronounced with an unmuted H sound.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, the most important question is this chick grass-fed?
No. She's not. All right. It says Andor and Hitman star Adria Arjona have been a popular fan pick to play DCU's new Wonder Woman for a while. And it sounds like DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn may be in agreement. According to Dumois, Arjona is Gunn's number one choice to play our next big screen take on Diana in the movie that's currently in development from Supergirl writer Ana Noguera. As far as we know, no director is attached. Dumois is primarily known for sharing celebrity gossip, but the account has posted some movie-related scoops that have turned out to be accurate. They first mentioned that Barry Keogh was being considered for the Joker role in Matt Reeves' The Batman, and that Lady Gaga was up for the Harley Quinn in the Joker sequel. So there might as well be some truth to this. I don't know. Here's what Gunn had to say about potentially casting Adria. I follow Adria on Instagram, but everybody came out and said, he just followed her. That means she's Wonder Woman. She'd be a great Wonder Woman, by the way. She was in a movie that I made 7 years ago. We've been friends, and we have known each other since that time. I followed her then. I just didn't follow her.
Inside job.
Of course, even if Gunn is considering her for the Wonder Woman role, there's nothing to say that she's actually in talks or will ultimately land the gig, although the actress does seem interested in suiting up as the iconic Amazonian hero. Who would you think, George, should play Wonder Woman?
Oh, good question. Give me a sec. Let me look up the nudes right now.
It's got to be what's her name, right? Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney? No. She's too short.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah, she's only 5'3". Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's why she's short, and that's why the breasts go outwards because squash and stretch.
You're gonna hate me for saying this, but Gina Carano from Back in the Gap,
Gina Carano, yes, if she actually lost a little bit of weight, she would totally nail it. Everyone would.
She was Angel Dust in Deadpool. Remember that? Gina Carano.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Wonder Woman right there.
Man, there's like no tall white chicks that are actresses.
I'm typing in latest actresses that are 6 feet tall. 6.
Aren't there any like female professional wrestlers that could?
Don't get them that idea. Then they'll go to what's her name, Ronda Rousey. We don't want Ronda Rousey to be on the screen.
Wow. Everyone's short, man. Holy smokes. What are they eating? 6'3". Elizabeth something. No.
Yeah, they're like wrestlers or basketball players or something.
Yeah, they're gonna have to find an unknown, like someone who's an athlete to be.
Brigitte Nielsen, back in the Gap, she's 6'1". And she played Red Sonja.
Yeah, no, she was great in that, but no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was built for that. True.
Yeah, there's nothing. Holy smokes! You're gonna have to find an actual athlete to play the part.
Famke Jensen is 6 foot. I didn't even realize that. Jane Lynch, Gina Davis is 6 foot. Gina Davis could play Wonder Woman.
Maybe not now.
While signing autographs at the Mexico City premiere of a Minecraft movie last year, Adria was asked about the rumor that she might be in line to play Wonder Woman. The actress shrugged before gesturing to her phone and asking fans to write about it. Help me, loosely translated. Ayúdame, ayúdame. During a 2025 interview with Rolling Stone, Gunn responded to a report that Wonder Woman is being fast-tracked. While he somewhat downplayed the notion that the project is anywhere close to entering production, he did confirm that the movie is a priority for DC Studios.
No, it's not. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because of the buyout, every project's on hold.
I don't know what they mean by fast tracking. I've always had Wonder Woman as a priority, but we got the first few things started, and there's some other things that are really close to greenlighting. There's a television show that I hope we're going to be greenlighting in the next few days. Didn't they already cancel the Amazon TV show?
Yeah.
So that's not happening. So now a little time has passed, and we really need Wonder Woman, and we really need Batman because they're so important to us. And so it's become a little bit more like going to everybody at DC and being like, we need to figure this out. We have good writers on Wonder Woman, and we just have to make sure it's working. That they have to not be somebody who's going to take 2 years to write a script. I don't think she would look good. She's way too short, and this really bad CGI AI art is not doing her any favors. Do you want a brown Wonder Woman?
Oh, she's Greek. It works. It's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
It's not bad.
I don't know. To me, I don't like it. I don't like it. But you know what I do like? Immortal Rising. Guys, you could sign up now for Immortal Rising 3. It hasn't started yet, but you can sign up to get notified. This campaign is approved, but it has not yet started. As you can see, sign up for Immortal Rising 3, Dissident Aggressor. I'm sure there'll probably be a catch-up pack for the first 2 Immortal Risings. I have Immortal Rising 1, which I have not got around to reading. It is on my to-do list. I'll read it by next week. I should. It looks good. I like the art. The art looks very cartoony, and the colors and everything. They pop.
Yep.
I have it. It's there's so many things that I bought that I just took forever to get around to reading.
Tisk.
I know. Yeah. But sign up, get notified, and then be ready because it's going to get funded. It wants to be a $4,000 goal. I don't know if he's going to change that, but right now that's what it's saying it's going to have, which isn't that much.
Okay. No, I don't get there.
It's very reasonable. What the last 2 campaigns do?
I don't know.
Let's see. Immortal Rising.
How about this one? It was awesome.
2. Damn it. Why is this? I hate these fucking. I'm clicking a link and it's not. One of my comics sucks. It made $1,600 on Fund My Comic, Immortal Rising 2. I think it was on Indiegogo too, right?
Yeah, it was. And I think Kickstarter even.
Wasn't it Kickstarter too?
I'm not sure. I might have been. But
yeah, it made $4,400 on Indiegogo for part 2.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Part 1 made also $4,400. So that's consistent. It's good. And it looks like he doesn't have 3 on Indiegogo yet. So it looks like he might be going straight to Fund My Comic for this one.
Okay. That's cool.
Seriously though, they got to do something with this site because it never fucking works for me. All right, we got one more article. This comes from CBR. A major Marvel crossover event might have been revealed, but is it real? It says Marvel. Rob Liefeld just teased a Marvel Comics crossover that fans would love to see, and there's no telling how serious he is. What do you think Rob Liefeld teased, guys?
It has to involve him somehow. So I'm guessing X-Force?
You guys think what?
X-Force.
Yeah.
No, I think it's Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man.
No, it's something new, something that hasn't happened yet, George.
New Superman versus new Spider-Man.
So you think that Liefeld has teased an event that fans have been waiting for, which is a thing that's already happening?
I think, I don't know. He's a Deadpool guy, right, Liefeld?
Yeah.
So anything Deadpool.
Okay. In a recent social media post, Liefeld responded to a teaser of the upcoming Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four crossover, which I didn't know was a thing, but that sounds stupid as fuck.
What?
Yeah,
Writing,
It's a
No, I wanna
comic.
read that.
I think issue 1 came out already.
Yeah. Writing, just wait until Star Wars / Avengers next year. Yeesh. While it may seem obvious that Liefeld is being tongue-in-cheek with that statement, there's a very real possibility that he isn't entirely joking. So, first off, what? Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four? What?
Yeah, Whoopi
That's
did.
so nuts. I want to read it.
They've done Planet of the Apes. Was it Green Lanterns? Planet of the Apes, Transformers. This whole thing is so cheap.
But why?
It's stupid.
It is
And,
stupid.
yeah.
Planet of the Apes is just they're apes in charge of the planet, and you're like, okay, but like, how would the Fantastic Four have any sort of issue with
Time
it?
travel.
No, I'm talking about how would the
We gotta
Fantastic
stop
Four,
those
like,
damn
they
dirty
show up
apes.
on Planet of the Apes. You got the Fantastic Four there. What do they have that could stop them? Nothing. It's just a normal planet. It's not like they're like mutants or like the Fantastic Four versus Godzilla. That's at least like, oh, Godzilla's a giant monster. How will they stop it? They're just ape men.
Well, the power of the apes will compel you.
Apes together strong, Tony. Come on.
Apes together is strong.
Or they could actually going backwards in time. They kind of bump into the Fantastic Four on their way up to get hit by the radiation, and the apes become Fantastic Four-ish.
They already have that. That's called the super apes that work. With
Yeah, I know that. Just give me a mulligan, would you?
Best known as the co-creator of both Cable and Deadpool, as well as one of the co-founders of Image Comics, Rob Liefeld has been a prominent part of the comic book industry for decades. Although Liefeld has attained a reputation for being occasionally abrasive, you don't say. His impact across the realm of comics cannot be understated. I don't know, man. I know everyone's like really big on Liefeld for Deadpool, but like, really, other than Deadpool, what has he done that's like really had an impact?
Deadpool 2.
He's no Stan Lee. It's not like he created this like litany of characters, right?
Deadpool 2, Electric Boogaloo.
In 2025, one of Liefeld's most iconic creations, Youngblood, returned with a new series, the first 2 issues of which swiftly sold out at the distributor level before being rushed back to printing for a second run. Liefeld said at the time, quote, "There's room in the tent for fans young and old. We are committed to making this reader-friendly, entry-level storyline in print as long as demand persists. Deep gratitude for the continued support." I had I have 1 issue of Youngblood in my collection of comics.
Wait,
and it's just like a knockoff of like Marvel characters. It's just like,
when did Youngblood come out?
90 something, I want to say.
So by definition, they should be Old Blood now.
Hardy har. 1992 is the first issue.
What's funny about that comic? I actually read it. They had their own version of Saddam Hussein as the villain.
I mean, the leader of Youngblood is basically Hawkeye. They're like, hey, what if we had a team but Hawkeye's in charge? You're like,
oh yeah, a lot of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's West Coast Avengers.
Yeah, literally, yeah. They are West Coast Avengers, if you think about it. They're all like Teemu Marvel type of characters.
That's what I'm saying. Like I read it, I was like, oh, this is just Marvel at home. This is just
Bad Rock is just the thing, but a teenager, I guess.
And it says, although Liefeld's statement about Star Wars Avengers crossover comic likely wasn't meant to be taken seriously, there's always a chance that such a title will come to fruition. In recent years, various Marvel superheroes ranging from Spider-Man to Wolverine to the entire Avengers rosters have crossed over with numerous other properties, including Alien, Predator, Godzilla, and even the world of DC Comics. Please, Disney, do not do a Marvel versus fucking Star Wars. Just no. Like, again, like, how would this even work?
Well, it's a story that takes place in a galaxy far, far away.
No, but I'm saying, like, how would the two sides, like, okay, let's say like the Avengers show up into the Star Wars universe, right?
They kick they kick the shit out of Luke, and then and have C-3PO for parts.
Like, yeah, what are they gonna like? They're gonna help the rebels like overthrow the Empire. How is the Empire gonna stop them? Is the Force more powerful than Thor's mystical lightning hammer?
You know they'll do that. They're gonna make the Force overpowered. They always do that shit with crossovers.
Yeah.
Misdrawings. He
I
made
don't
Captain
know.
America's chest another character. His impact: a decade of no feet, tiny feet heroes, and tons of pockets and satchels.
And
Yeah.
he gives them. Here's the problem, right? He gives everybody giant shoulder pads, and then the shoulder pads are inconsistent.
You know, I really like someone to go in and do a diagram of what's in all those pouches. That'd be great.
Keys. It's all the keys.
Yeah. Coins, perhaps.
Coke keys. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There's also the fact that, as of now, Marvel Comics holds the rights to Star Wars, which will probably be the case for decades to come, or however long Disney controls both franchises. That, coupled with a plethora
True.
of Star Wars comics that Marvel has published in recent years, is more than enough to leave fans waiting for the announcement of a Star Wars and Marvel Comics crossover. No matter
Okay.
how much such project seems like a pipe dream.
All right. Okay, I see what's going on. They're not. What they're not saying is Kathleen Kennedy's out. So now they're able to actually do something with the property. And that's what's going on. Kathleen Kennedy was like a ball and chain on Star Wars. No one can do anything with it.
Well, now you can put a chick in it and make it gay.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Just no.
Doom versus Vader. They're both the same guy.
No, Doom would kick Vader's ass, man. Doom is like the best character ever created. He's Iron Man. He's Mr. Fantastic. He's T'Challa, and he's Doctor Strange all in one.
George,
This is true.
this was a joke years ago. This is 12 years old. This is from Parks and Recreation. The version of the movie sounds so much better than what Disney gave us.
It does.
But it's going to go off the Daredevil top tier. It's like shitting all over Hawkeye and Black Widow. Is this what you want? Is this what people want? Star
Yes.
Wars versus
Yes.
the Avengers?
Yes,
No.
do it.
12
Yeah.
years ago, this was a joke. This is a filibuster in an episode of Parks and Rec making fun of nerds and how stupid their ideas are. And now they want to make this a reality.
Do it.
No,
Do it now.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Never. It would make no sense. But what are you showing here, George? What the hell is this? Conan?
Remember that illustration I was working on a little while ago when we were in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Critical Blast is going to be coming out with a book by the end of the weekend. No, not this weekend. Next weekend.
I was going to say the weekend's already over, George.
Yeah. I just realized that. No, it's next week. It's next weekend, and look out for it. It's going to be in retail. This is the second page.
Oh, hold on. I don't know who Yarrow Poof is, but the Hulk versus the big monster that fought Luke. How's it called? What's the
Rancor?
monster in Jabba's palace?
Rancor.
The
Rancor.
Rancor. Yeah, the Hulk versus the Rancor would be amazing. That's amazing. George, did you draw this by hand or did you use AI?
No, you saw me drawing.
Yeah, but
You saw me.
The audience,
You
you
saw
have
me.
to explain it for the audience.
I'm not going to
People
explain
that weren't
anything. Buy the book. It's going to be out by next week. It's the first book exclusively out of Critical Blast. This is a Critical Blast production, Critical Blast talent, Critical Blast's breaks, and Critical Blast's lighter.
And what's the story about?
Oh, I can't tell you that either. Come on.
How are you going to sell us? Why am I going to buy this book if I don't know what it's about? It's a cool drawing.
Because you'll find out.
The show
So
is
it's a
about
Conan
killing
book.
comics.
I'd buy
What?
it.
Conan book? No, I can't. It can't be a Conan book. Conan's registered trademark.
We need to hold our hands, George. Come on.
It's Call the Conqueror.
Calls is it called? I don't know if calls trademarked. I don't know. The title will be released the moment the book comes
Son
out.
of Crom. That's the title of the book.
No, Crumb is trademarked, I think.
Don't Eric lie me. How could Crom be trademarked? Yeah. It's an actual deity.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm making that shit up. It didn't work well. Yeah, so this is page 2. Yeah, you don't want to see what page 1 looks like.
We do want to see what page 1 looks like.
No, you don't want to see page 1.
I want to see more. I want you to explain what the hell's going on here.
Who wins? Conan versus Isom? Conan, all the way.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I was thinking right now? If Isom fought Thor, he would lose, right? Because as soon as Isom realizes that Thor is a god, he would like lose faith in his Christianity, and then he would lose all of his powers, right? That's how it works.
Geez, that's very familiar kind of concept.
Well, Isom's powers come from his belief in himself, and so if he doesn't believe in himself, he doesn't have powers.
Isom's a beacon.
You can't call him Swordman. That's already a Marvel character, is the Swordsman.
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the black sword guy.
No, that's I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Ebony Blade?
That's a different character. I'm talking about the Swordsman. Chaktu Ken.
Oh, the guy, the Spaniard guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it.
He's even in the MCU. He was in the Hawkeye series.
Yeah, I remember.
He's awesome.
He's all right.
He's badass. I love his costume. He's got that cool mustache. Who doesn't love the Swordsman?
Yeah, it was the mustache that did it, eh?
It was. He's got that little Errol Flynn thing going.
Yep. Yeah, this book was a real troublesome to get to, put it together. It's been an extreme challenge. No, it's not going to be 40 pages, 50 pages, 60 pages. Nope, it's going to be 20 pages. It's going to be a 20 pager, periodical 20 pager. I think it's going to be out once every 2 months. Every 2 months, a new book will be out.
And you're not going to tell us what it's about at all.
No, we'll talk about when the book's in circulation. Then we'll talk about it. And it's not crowdfunding. No, this is going directly to retail.
Make it a nun with a nunchuck and call her Nunchuck. And it's a dude. Well, you could just make it a dude named Chuck who's a nun. He's the nunchuck.
Yeah, there you go. It works on all levels.
Or you can have a nun be a Karen, and you would call them none of your business. What? Too cerebral?
What's the only kind of meat that a priest could eat on Fridays, George?
Grass?
None.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
All right. We've been here for an hour and a half. George is not going to hold our hand. He's not going to tell us what this book is about. We'll find out next week. It'll be available next week. This is like a teaser.
Next week, it's going to be available all over the world. You can get it off of Critical Blast, or you can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, wherever.
All right. Anything else before we leave, George?
No, the character here is not grass-fed.
Not grass-fed. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some drama. I know you love the drama. Eric July has been doing a lot of stuff. I did some clips. Which is weird for me. But I did some Eric July clips, and we'll talk about those, and we'll go over some other things. And we'll see you tomorrow. And as always, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.